Greetings, families. Welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mamri and you are very welcome. This is just a quick update from Burkina Faso. Yesterday, the president has taken a very serious, what they call grand decision, is to one concerning students. After you pass your exams, you have to go through patriotic training, physical, emotional, and everything. The second one is about the economy, the finances of the economy. I will share a video last week concerning biometric and everything. Yes, this is part of it, how they can get money to mobilize to develop the country with biometric and all the rest. Digitization, it will help. You can't help, you can't hide anything. I was saying they are always balancing their balance sheet. Listen, please, and I'll be back.
Presidency of Faso, the Council adopted a decree establishing a mandatory patriotic immersion for students who pass school exams. This measure is in line with the Presidential Initiative for Quality Education for All, which includes in its component 7 the organization of school discipline and the ownership of institutions. The mandatory patriotic immersion for students who pass school exams aims to contribute to the building of models of citizens and patriots who, yaos, will positively impact the life of the nation. This is within the framework of the process of rebuilding Burkinabe society, development, and the strengthening of patriotic spirit. In addition to the scientific and technical knowledge taught to students, it will instill civic and patriotic values, as well as self-defense reflexes. This mandatory patriotic immersion will concern students who pass the first cycle study certificate, BAPC, the Professional Aptitude Certificate, CAP, and the Baccalaureate, and will take place in specific training centers. It will consist of instilling civic values in the learners, disciplinary and patriotic values through theoretical, physical, and sports training. The pilot phase of this initiative will concern students who pass the baccalaureate. It will start this year even after the upcoming school exams. The duration of this immersion and the various modalities will be specified by a narrative.
Today's council examined and adopted the multi-year budgetary and economic programming documents 2026-2028. It must be said that this is a budget planning document that allows us to see over the next 3 years what we will have in the budget for the different years. And this planning document indeed allows us to take into account the current priorities and also the trends of the economy at the global level, at the regional level, to ultimately achieve planning at the national level. In terms of priorities, it must be said that this planning document was developed taking into account a number of priorities, notably the reclamation of territory, food self-sufficiency, the construction of road infrastructure, and also the development of human capital, and then the revival of industry and good governance. In light of these priorities, the allocation of funds was considered according to the sectors. We have also taken into account a number of assumptions. The situation is rather favorable because we have a gold price that is at a very high level. We have an oil price that is decreasing, which allows us to control our imports. We also have a dollar rate that is at a fairly acceptable level. So in view of all these indicators, we believe that in terms of planning, the indicators are rather optimistic. One of the areas where we will make even more efforts is in resource mobilization. we can say that resource mobilization is showing a very good trend. We have increased from 3,000 billion in internally mobilized resources to 3,200. From 2024 to 2025, and in 2026 we are projecting 3,500, and that's will certainly be the result of the various reforms we have undertaken, particularly the digitization of collection procedures and also the digitization of land management. Because in the year 2026, we will focus heavily on the collection and optimization of property taxes, which will allow us to optimize the collection of resources overall. Another important element to note is that it was presented to the Council an evaluation of tax expenditure. Tax expenditure constitutes all the exemptions that are granted. Guidelines have been provided for better control of this tax expenditure and to ensure that we can reduce it as much as possible in order to further optimize the collection of resources. So overall, these are the main outlines of these programming documents that will enable good planning, because it is this document that will already allow us to draft the 2026 budget, which we will start very soon, and also to monitor the progress for the coming years.
Thank you, families, for listening to it. Or tell us how they do it in your country after school. What do you do? After you pass your exams, what do you do? In Ghana, it's national service, and mainly most of the time is teaching. Physical training and all that, I don't think is involved. So let us know, and then we will learn, or I will learn from where you are concerning the money. I will speak so soon. It was just yesterday. Again, I was saying that they said the balance sheet was balanced. Now they want more. Through this, they will not be going to the World Bank. Through this, they will not be taking part with IMF and all that, because already the citizens are contributing already. So this will be something like easy for them through the properties and land and all that, all the loopholes. They will exhaust all of them, and if possible it will be taxed just to help the country. They understand it. If they don't want them to put their fingers or their hands in any pot that one day they will come back and buy them. This is the way to go. Look after yourself. And I'm sure they will do it well. They will not do it the way that the people will turn against them. Once again, let's congratulate our president of Mali, General Smegeta, the president. Yes, let's congratulate him. He did well. He has been doing great job. And so this is the time to join his brothers to get that title, and he got it. Anyway, families, I will leave you here. Credit to Faso Sevi for sharing this update with us. I said I will leave you alone, but this video is sitting down waiting for me. I said, no, let me just react on it and send it to you so you will also know, because you'll be looking at it and thinking, what is going on here? This is what is this is what is going on. Sorry, they are grand decision. This is it. Families, have a wonderful day and stay blessed. I will see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you so much for your support, your encouragement, and everything. Thank you. I'm grateful. See you soon. Bye bye.